come back. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm just getting set up. I need to come back further. I'm going to go clear off this car a bit. To be honest, we're going to crack into that. Give me a moment, guys. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Oh, I didn't get my boots on or anything. Really? Another deadlight? Oh, really? Come on. Don't give me that bullshit. Just work. Just fire up, mate. Thank you. Right, good. Sorry for the delay, everybody. If anybody's still there, how you all going? You all here? Sorry guys, I was just sorting some stuff. Yeah, weekend. LSA, great to see you. Hope you're all doing well, guys. So as always, we're just going to keep working at whatever project needs doing, like I do on here every day. Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Try and motivate, help anybody who's struggling with doom scrolling and all of that, right? Just a little action each day. So if you want to get some jobs done around the house, it's the weekend. I know I'd rather sit around too, but I've got to chase some dreams, right? So keep on going. Susie gave me a bit of a back massage this morning. I haven't done a workout, but my back's been playing up. But she's loosened up the back now, so I might be alright. Get some stuff done here today. What's up with the fair lady? Just one of the builds, man. So it's about, I got 10 of them here, bro. I got 10 of these. So that's what's sort of in future on the channel, because I'm just building them. I work on cars, motorbikes. I'm building my own cabin and stuff, man. So it's just, yeah, it's kind of a vlog that I just come on here and you guys join in, and yeah, we try to progress stuff. At the moment we're building a garage floor, so I put up this garage in a big hurry with no floor. So yeah, we're building a floor while it's full, which is challenging, but we're doing all right. We're getting there. Just crashed. Twin turbo GTO. Oh man, that's rough. You're all right at least. How bad's your poor car, mate? That sucks. Sometimes it happens, eh? Those GTOs were a good car. Good car for their time. Hey, Lightwood, good to see you, bud. We're just getting started. This is all the stuff I've thrown on this car in the last couple of years, so I guess we'll start bombing. We'll start cracking into it a little. Again, the whole garage is chaos at the moment. We've been building a floor in a full garage. So, yeah, we'll be building, once the floor's done back here, new shelves, all that stuff, guys. As you can see, we're a bit precarious at the moment and stuff like that. But we're all good. We got it handled. Stick around and we'll get where do I start with all this lot? Try not to injure myself on live stream again. That is the mission right now, so I'm trying not to mess myself up on live, which I fell through the old floor the other day. That was entertaining. Who are you? Is this Canada? My name is Mark. I'm from New Zealand. And yeah, I just stream stuff to help people with self-improvement, beat depression, ADHD, all that kind of stuff. So this is like these streams are meant to be a live body double, right? So like I'm doing work and you can do stuff you're putting off. You know, it's meant to be like to break that like overthinking cycle and like task paralysis for ADHD. That's what I do here, bro. Just self-improvement, really, right? So yeah, it's like the Truman Show, I suppose. I don't know. You don't get to see me sleep though. But yeah, we just buzz along. Like I'm not like hardcore working. We just buzz along and chat as we need to, and I'll just go about my day. You're right, how goes it? Sorry for the inactivity. Just hopping in between. No worries at all, Infamous. No worries at all, bro. You guys come and go as you please. You know, we got lives. I don't expect anybody to be here or anything, bro, but I do appreciate it. I appreciate you don't have to mod or anything, bro. It's all good. All original wheel drive too. It's me and my 10-year-old nephew. Original wheel drive. You guys all right though? You and your nephew all right, bro? Because that's what matters, right? So it's only a car, bro. So I hope you and your nephew are all good. I mean, you know, things could have always been worse, right? So it's good, bro. Sucks you lost your car, but I hope you guys are all right. Yeah, all right, I'll keep at it, guys. As I say, This channel's all about like bit by bit, piece by piece, rather than doom scrolling like hate yourself at the end of the day. Stick around here 10 minutes a day even, and just like do something, some task you're putting off. I'm building a garage floor and shit. I'm always pulling car engines. I'm doing something on here, right? So it's meant to be that I'm doing something that's like gritting through some shit, and you can get through your stuff. We all kind of, you know. You loved it though, right? Yeah, I'm glad you guys are alright. That's what matters, right? All right, anyway, we'll keep on moving. Let me know if you guys pick a task, something you're doing around home while you're here. Always like to hear what's going on, what projects you guys got on. You know, doesn't have to be a car project, of course. Sorry, but this is an absolute cluster of chaos, so work as hard as we can. Maybe I should build more floor before I try and load all of this. We'll see how we go. We'll give it a try. When I was growing up, my dad had a lot of friends like this that were like, he knew a lot of car people and that. And in their garage, there was always a car like this that had been sitting there for, 20 years. Oh, yeah, someday I used to drive that. Someday I'll get it back on the road. That's my story with it. I used to drive that once upon a time. Love the 300ZX? Yeah. I've been doing them a long time, man. Sort of keeping a couple these days, but I'm going to get rid of most of them. Change a path in life, right? Like I've got a lot of cars, and bikes and stuff, but everything's like broken in that. So it's just a shift, bro. Cutting down on things for my future and that, rethinking life a bit, bro. What are you going? But we better win. Halloween? It will be better. I have no idea what you're talking about there, Diana, at all, my friend. You've lost me on that one, but yeah, we're just working away, man. Just working. So if you guys have something to do at your end, you jump in and work on something. Let me know what's going on. Convertible project. New plastic for the windscreen. For the windscreen on the TX. They always get brittle and break because of the battery acid fumes. What do? I do this, mate. We do this. So these streams are like body doubling. So yeah, if you're putting off like doing your dishes or your room's messy or you've got whatever you want to do that you're putting off, right, that you're probably doom scrolling to avoid, you can hang out here for 10 minutes while I work and we work together. That's the concept. Is you work, I work. Doesn't have to be cars or anything. Yeah, just help motivate people, man. Just a little progress each day. That's what we do, bro. So people can just stop in and work with me for 10 minutes or something. Drop a like, whatever, sub if they wish. So, as I say, chipping away at it. We don't have to fix all our problems in a day, you know what I mean? Takes a long time, something like this. If I'm like, I'm going to fix my life in a week, I'm going to burn myself out, right? I'm just going to, bit by bit, day by day. You can see the progress if you come by here each day, right? And that's meant to drive you because it shows you that these little efforts will get a result, right? If you take action, you're going to see it in your own life too. So. And once the garage floor is finished being built, we're going to be having a very big throw out of stuff. There's a lot of excess here. So it all got too out of control. So we're taking control again. Just for share this video. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's just to help try help people, because I have ADHD and autism and stuff, and deep depression, a lot of overthinking. You know, that's how I got into situations like this, right? So we're figuring it out these days, and the idea is just to help anybody else who's struggling. You know, that's why I stream it. Just try to do something for the world, right? Oh, we're pretty good there. Just all this stuff takes up space, you know. This is the four-wheel steer lines for one of these cars, right? It's a four-wheel steer lines to go from the front to the back. It's blooming 3 meters long. 9 feet long bit of pipe, you gotta have somewhere to put it. This is the problem with storing all this crap. But that's okay. That wasn't, but we're good. We good. I'm good. Need an assistant? Yes, I'll call Susie down. Susie's up in the house, so yeah, if I need to do something a bit harder. But there's a lot in facing it yourself, you know, rather than having somebody help. Taking it on myself, and you know, it's my thing. I sort of take a lot of pride in that and facing it myself rather than reaching out in a lot of ways. Yeah, I'd show up at 8 AM. I love it. It was good, bro. It was good. You got the job. Yeah. Yep. Your pay packet will be in chicken chips and gummy bears. How about that? How's that for a deal? That was what me and my old flatmate, he used to come around to my old place and help me out with cars now and again. And going rate was a bag of chicken chips. Have a couple of beers ready for him. He was happy. That's alright, we're getting there. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. These are all the air conditioning lines. No, I can't bend them. Gotta be very careful. Break them. It's the problem with car stuff, like some of it's delicate, you know, especially when you're trying to store it. So we'll figure it out. Like any problem you got, right? It's just it's any problem you have, anything you have to do in life, right? It's just how many repetitions of little chunks of time does it take to sort it, right? So we'll go from you know, like what was it, Gone in 60 Seconds? You know, when he has Eleanor again. You know, give me a couple of weeks, it'll be a streamlined butterfly. Yeah, we'll definitely get back to building this one. I used to drive it. I used to drive that one, but that would have been, jeez, man, 8-10 years ago. It's been parked up for about 10 years now, I'd say. fairings for that black motorbike we're fixing up at the moment, the Kawasaki 1200. So again, we're just getting things in the right places, you know. Oh, we're going to increase efficiency through building new systems. This is the plan. It's going to be a long month, man. We're doing wrong track. Sweet, Francisco, hope you're getting. I don't know if I put a poll on screen or what, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter, we're just chipping away. G'day Tony, how are you, bud? What happened to my... Okay. Who's okay? Is everybody alright? Yeah, we're all good here. Oh, I'm just stumbling over things. I'm alright. We're getting there. Too much stuff, man. It's more that all the shelving is down at the moment, right? So because we're building a garage floor, I've had to tear down every bit of shelving. There's parts everywhere. It's been a bit of a nightmare, but we're getting there. Grab a beer. Oh, we've only just started for the day here, bro. It's only 10:30 in the morning, so you're not quite that hour yet. But at the end of the day, yeah, I think I have a cider left I can have as a bit of a treat. But the boring. No, I gotta say, folks, man. I used to have a bit of a problem with alcohol, mate, about 3 years ago. So now I gotta be a good boy these days. I went sober for a couple of years, and this is the result of me drinking too much, bro. I can tell you that right now. This is exactly the result of too much drinking beersies and things, and getting behind and over ambitious, and yeah. So I gotta behave myself a bit. Oh, nearly fall over there. Try not to. Dyslexic rooster. It's like somebody said yesterday. What is it? A Forza Horizon barn find. There's almost a car there. Would you believe it? Get in there. Quite a bit. Yeah, you should might see the daylight again after like years. Bob Saget. Yes, we're going to fix the leaky roof at the same time. That's the plan. Yep. Yeah, we had some. I had buttered chicken the last couple of days. We just finished it up yesterday. We had some good buttered chicken. Are we there? We're better where we were, to be honest. It gives me room to walk through. Radiator hoses for the cars we've got to go into the outside. Not too much stuff. That's why we're going to have to clear out before we, sort of as we put stuff on the shelves, we're just going to have a big clear out. It's way too much stuff. Yes, there's nothing but to live defeated and inglorious. It's to die that I would rather die trying to succeed than to live not trying. That's it, my friend. That's it. Nobody's coming to save you, right? May as well give it a crack. You only got one go at this life, man. So yeah, that's it, right? No point sitting in it. Like nobody else is going to do this for me. This is my thing, right? So I can either give up and run away, or I can face it, and it's the best thing I can do to grow is to face it. You know, correct it, provide evidence to myself that I'm able to overcome and make it happen. Right? It's the journey. Don't do any trolls here, lettuce. Here to work, bro, and help people with motivation. You feel free to continue doom scrolling, bro. Waste your life doom scrolling, talking crap. We're here to work, bro. The people like you are the ones who get left behind. So yeah, anybody who doesn't want to get left behind, you can join in on a task at home, your dishes, clean your room, something, right? It's a work together stream. That's the idea. If you don't want to benefit anything from it and just troll, sweet as, have a good day, man. Have a nice life. You probably won't, but good on you. Have a good day. Got time for it. I was wondering what the heck that was at first. It's the windscreen for my boat. I need that. I need that. Infamous, good to see you. Yeah, 300 ZX. Yeah, I've got about 10 of them here to build. So yeah, that's what I do on the channel is build cars. This is kind of vlogging my life, guys. Try to help people with mental health and stuff. So you just join in like, or just hang out, talk cars, whatever. But it's meant to be like, if people are struggling to get tasks done, it's meant to sort of motivate people rather than brain rot, right? I want to make something good here, so yeah, we're just hanging out, sort of getting on top of the past, and get these cars fixed up and get them to some new homes and stuff, right? And yeah, bit of a shift in life. But yeah. So we'll be building. Got an engine to build soon. Got a timing kit and all that on it. We've got heaps of stuff. We've got motorbikes to fix. Bit of everything, guys. Yeah, I've got. This is my. I'll show you. I've got another one here. We got. We're building a new garage floor at the moment, right? So when I built this garage, I built the garage over this car, so there was no floor. We're building that now, and then I'm going to get it out of here. There's another one we're building there. There's another one. That's my convertible. It's a convertible 2-seater 300ZX. So that's my actual main project. But as you can see, we've just, in the last couple of weeks, I've built the whole floor for this whole part of the garage. We pulled down all the shelving and stuff that was up, so there's just freaking craziness everywhere, bro. At the moment, we're clearing all this out, building a floor under the car. So, it's just up on a jack stand off the ground there, and yeah, trying to build a floor under it. So we're getting there. 10 of them. I have 10 of these. Yeah, bit of a sad state of this one at the moment. I used to drive it, but yeah, used to drive that one too. But life took a turn, so we're here fixing that. What year? They're like 89 to 95, the ones I own. The later year ones are less features on them. See, we reckon getting the thing out of the corner. Wish you still had yours here. Yeah, 3-litre twin turbo V6. Yeah. So we're starting to lose camera angle. We're losing visibility. I'm pulling out all this. Yeah. I've had over 100 300ZXs, so I'm getting out of it now these days. Changing half, man. Stuff. Sorry, chap. Move all this around. As I say, we're trying to build a garage floor when I had some buildings these were, and I had a proper workshop, but the economy crashed. I'd shut it all down, what I was doing there, so I threw the shed up. Well, this car was sitting in a paddock. I threw a garage over the top of it, and yeah, now we're building a floor. For a manual transmission. Yeah, I was like, red, yeah. It's a red 300ZX. It's the one that's been buried in the corner for a long time. Which one's my favourite? Each their own, man. I do like a manual car over, I definitely like manual. I think manual makes a sports car like this, if you've got an automatic, it's just dreary, if you've got that manual. It's like motorbikes, right? Like, I love motorcycles with a manual transmission as well, obviously. That's all you can get with them, so yeah, it's just a different thing. All the bits are here to build them. I just haven't built them. We're getting there. Day by day, right? Day by day. That's all it is. It's all life is, right? Day by day, you try and make things a bit better instead of a bit worse. That's all it is. Yeah, just 2-seater. Yeah, that's 2-seater, and so is the convertible one. Yeah, I prefer the 2-seaters. They're more sporty rather than touring. And we're gonna go through all these bins. The whole heap of the plastic bins got broken, but we've got all the turn signals for the bumpers. It's all. I have everything I need. the space hasn't been set up, you know. So that's I've tried to work in this garage. Like, I was depressed for a while and let life get away on me and sort of gave up for quite a while, you know. And just threw everything in here. Roof started leaking and stuff. I was just like, oh, parts again, let's screw it. You know, I went into a deep hole with it, but, you know, gave up the alcohol, got focused, sort of took accountability, right? So now it's just, I'm just on here showing the work. What's up, Ryan? Good to see you, bro. We're getting there. We're up to the back part of the floor where all those bins had collapsed and stuff, so we cleared that out. We're getting the car cleared off, building the floor. So yeah, we're going all right, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing all right. This is your captain speaking. I'll just leave it zoomed out. I think that's all right. Yeah, just another work with me stream, guys. Just as you say, I'm taking it easy. I'm not rip shit bust. I've got to get this done now. It's like, it takes what it takes, right? I'm just going to cruise on through it. I'm not going to end up injuring myself for no reason. Why is it so heavy? Slow down. Very heavy for a box of mirrors. What the heck's in the bottom of here? Oh. I'm weak. I'm weak. What else is in there? Just be mirrors, surely. Oh no, there's a blooming crankshaft in there. I'm sitting there like, why is this so damn heavy? G'day. Barrel, how are you, brother? Oh. As I say, guys, the point of the streams, you can just hang out if you want, talk about cars. But the main idea is you work on projects at your end, you know, whatever you're putting off. Clean your room, do your dishes, whatever. Stop in each day when you're feeling, you know, undisciplined, not motivated. You can find me blooming pushing through the same crap myself, so yeah. We're getting there. Day by day it improves in here, as you see, every day. Every day. starting to think I do have a severe hoarding problem. Hilux Cheerio. Yeah, we're doing a Hilux next. Well, we're going to have a lot of projects going at once, right? But thanks, Priest. Appreciate it, mate. Yeah, winter here, so it's a bit colder. So I got my flannel on. Got the Al Borland flannel on for our New Zealand winter, mate. Good to see you too, Outpost. How are you, man? Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, with cars, it's kind of you sort of cross the bridge as you come to it, right? If you're saying like you want to do more with cars beyond change your own oil and stuff, it's kind of like, I mean, you can get into changing the spark plugs out and stuff, and just start learning that way, right? But it's just more like when it breaks, it's general service items. And then if you blow up a gearbox, by the time you blow up a gearbox or an engine, you'll be like, all right, well, we'll give it a go. For you, it's summer. Yeah, winter here. Yep. Southern hemisphere. Filter. Yep. All that kind of stuff, man. Yeah, you sort of take it as it comes with cars, right? Like you're not gonna tear apart your car and fix something that's not broken to learn on it. The way you do that is you get some project car that you want to strip down and just throw yourself in the deep end with it, right? So if there's a dream car you want, buy it, stick it there, and figure it out. Learn as you go. There's plenty of resources online. You can do whatever, right? It's not like 20, 30 years ago where you had to like learn it all out of a book or something, right? You can learn from people all over the world. There's YouTube videos how to build stuff. You want to build a 2JZ engine from a block. There's a video on it. There's 20-part video series. Here's how to build it. Here's how to do absolutely everything to build this. It's all free, right? How do you press out this board? And you need this equipment. You need this and that. And there's definitely plenty of options. Cleaning out fuel line. Just flush it through with some fresh fuel. With a petrol vehicle, you want to add a capsule of methylated spirits every 2 or 3 months, right? So if there's any water in the fuel, because when you get it from a gas station, sometimes there's water in the fuel. So quite often cars will end up with a bit of water in the gas tank. So you put in a capful or 2 of methylated spirits, and that will break the water down enough into the fuel that you can actually burn that out. Run the tank right down that way, and then fill it up with good clean fuel. That'd be my suggestion. Yeah, this is when ADHD, hoarding, ambition goes too wrong. 2 big guys, right? And as I say, it's a cut down phase. Reset, get this garage fixed and stuff, right? Because we don't fall to the level of our habits, we fall to the level of our systems, right? So if I don't have somewhere to put a tool away, it's just going to get left laying around, for example, right? You've got to have the systems in place that keep you going at things. So within here, having we'd done a really quick temporary floor, but I could only work on one car. The floor was different heights. One part of it wasn't strong enough to pull an engine out of a second car, right? So we're increasing the capacity now to work on at least 3 cars at a time. So possibly 4. We'll see how we get on. I don't want to cram the garage too full. So we'll have to have room to work on motorbikes. This will probably be around here, will be where we'll have the motorbikes and stuff set up. I think this side, because it's the highest part of the ground where we're building the floor, like out here is just going to be workshop space and motorbikes and stuff, rather than trying to build cars between there's posts and stuff. So this the garage, I have a lot more room for building cars. Look, we've uncovered the mighty red rocket. Okay. Let's crap out of your way, shall I? Yeah, I know, this is the worst corner of the whole garage, because this is just where everything just got dumped. Like, every time when I built the back floor, a couple of years ago. Everything just got dumped on this car and over here, and yeah, it all went bad. Greetings and salutations, Lex Luthor. I like the name, mate. How you going, Lex? Yeah, Infamous, just chip away, just aim at what you want, bro. Figure it out as you go. That's the best I can say with cars, bro. Like, but just remember with cars, man, it's gonna take, you know, if you think it's gonna, oh, I'll build this in a year, and it's gonna cost 10 grand, it's gonna take 5 years and cost you 30. Like, it's bad, right? Yeah, if you're gonna get into cars, it's gonna take your money. My recommendation, if you want, all right, I'm just gonna tie up my pants are getting a bit loose here. So I'll get you nice and clean for YouTube. I'd recommend motorcycles, personally. Bang for buck, nothing beats a motorcycle. If you want a performance vehicle, cars are a joke. For the money you spend into them, for the price of a decent turbo, you can buy a ZX14. The ZX14 will outrun a Tesla Plaid. It'll do a 9.4 second quarter miles standard. So, like, you know. But there's the whole, you know, you're riding down the road in a piece of cow with a bit of plastic on your head, or carbon fibre, you know. So it has its dangers, right? It's dangers. But you know, if you want to go that quick, look what happens when a car hits a tree at, you know, 100 mile an hour. So, you know, people want to build fast cars, and then they go like, motorcycles are dangerous, and it's like, well, you know, yeah, if you're doing 100 mile an hour, if you hit some, go sideways and you Hellcat into a tree at 100 mile an hour, you're not going to come out looking too pretty neither. It's just speed, right? That's what happens. It all comes down to there's only one thing with vehicles that causes a crash, right? It's the loose nut behind the steering wheel. You know, and you know, the control of the, you know, the control of the person who's driving. Is what it comes down to. Worst person to jump on a car with was that guy, you know, the cocky teenager, you know, he's got some skills in that, and he's trying to show off, right? That's where it gets dangerous. People trying to show off. So I don't go to like big car events or anything. I don't go on really group motorbike rides or anything. Like, I just enjoy, like, I was never into the car culture. I was into cars as a kid, playing with Matchbox cars and shit, and working on cars with my dad. I grew up with cars because I like cars. I like working on cars. I like driving cars. I like riding motorbikes. I don't like going to a car event and standing around in a car park going, oh, I like your wheels. Like, it was never a social, like, thing to me. It was just a passion, you know. I don't know. Just enjoy the thing for the thing. If it rained, that'd be good. It might help. I ain't got no gas in it. Not a hoarder, I swear. I swear. Yeah, I am. I actually am. But not anymore. We're getting. In my defence, I've already thrown out about half of my stuff. A lot of it went to landfill a couple of years ago. How the hell did I get a chair on there? How am I gonna? I'm good. I'm good. What flipping door cards do I have, man? What's wrong with me? Lord. This is a corner I've been dreading doing for like 2 weeks. Just scratch the paint on the car. Sure I did, bud. Sure I did, bro. Sure it'll be fine, given the whole car needs a repaint. I'm not too worried, bro. You're getting there. Bob say it. Yeah, 300Z. Good to see you again. Culling the roosters today for the freezer because we had way too many series smashing goals. Thank you for that. That's good. Yeah. Get too many roosters, eh? Something to eat. Yeah. Self-sufficiency, that's of course what Kindness Off Grid is all about. It's all in the name there. Yeah. Hope the roosters had a good run. Yeah, but yeah, 300 ZX, bro. I'll keep at it. The mission at the moment is we're building a floor in the garage, right? The garage didn't have a floor, so hence the sloped ground and stuff, man. So yeah, just chipping away at it, man. And yeah, just meant to inspire people. That's what I do here. Is like you can either hang out or the idea is to help people with depression and stuff. Just doing that little bit extra. Like I'm not motivated to do any of this. That's what my channel's about. Building discipline. When motivation lacks, how to build discipline, how to just keep moving forward. Without like hard grind and stuff, right? It's just it's more of a neurodivergent way of doing it for ADHD and stuff, because normal self-improvement doesn't work for neurodivergent brains, right? So yeah, just if you spend 10 minutes here, work on something each day with me, do that for a week or two, that's when the momentum will start on life. You stop the overthinking, all the self-hate, all that, right? So that's what I invite people to do, man. Best lives ever, bro. Treat them like pets. They never know what's coming when we do. I'm motivated either, but today's task, bro. I hate it, but we got to keep on keeping on. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. We've got to do what we got to do on this. Nobody else is going to come do it for us, right? We take it on ourselves. There's so much power in it, right? That's what it's all about, man. Taking back our own power from a world that's taken our power. Since we're kids, teaching us all the wrong stuff, all the toxic people we have around, all the problems we have in life, right? That have taken our power over our life. Try and claim ourselves back and build the life we want. That's it, man. That's what we do here. That's what we do, and I'm glad I've got some great people in the chat who get it and are moving forward. And it's good. It's good. Very good. Very good. This is the worst corner of this is where I just piled shit. When I built my back floor, I just threw everything behind this car. So this is chaos. Some point today, probably off stream, I'll go through store cards and stuff and probably just bin a whole heap of the stuff. As I pull it out, I might just get some of it straight to the bin, just because there's no point laying around struggling for space. I've got a 6-car garage full of stuff, and I'm trying to build a floor. Just taking down even the shelving that was here. Taking down the shelving that was here to build the floor is just the amount of stuff that's created everywhere. It's alright, we keep going. Getting there. Yeah, it's just part of it, eh? Part of it. It's a bit like me having the dogs, they're not going to be around forever either. It's just part of it. It's just life, and it's a good reminder for ourselves, right? The time comes, man. So, yeah, that's it. I appreciate that, Kindness. I appreciate it. I'm just here. I'm no different to anybody, right? We're just people, man. We're just people. We're all trying to figure the world out, right? We're all trying to figure it out, and we're all just trying to, chase our goals and stuff. And as you can see, like my biggest thing, man, my biggest struggle is the ADHD. ADHD and the autism, the ADHD where I used to just buy things on a whim, right? So like, I want it, I'll do something with it, and then I end up with 30. I've got 30 or 40 different projects here to do. And, instead of nothing works. So we're digging our way out, and we're going to do it on live stream. So try and inspire some people. Yeah. We got 30 likes. Oh, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. Keep going. Just keep swimming. And that's it, man. That's it. Just you know, you don't have to break yourself in half to do it either, though. You know, just take your time. It'll come in time, right? Like I used to get really really aggressive and then just walk away and stuff, right? Just pace it out. Try and you know think of ways to solve the problem. As you see, when I jack stuff up and that, you know, I make sure I am on my own. I am being careful with stuff, right? So that's all, man. You know, like that's the thing is if I start running around here, like I made a stupid mistake on live the other day on that old bit of floor and dropped down like this far, and my ankle's still not right. You know, I could have broken my ankle. Then I can't do anything for weeks because I'm rushing, right? So it's just that pacing, man. That low expectation of yourself almost. Right? And just pace through it. Yeah. Like it'll get done. Like the work will get done, right? I don't need to rush at a million miles an hour. It might take me, instead of smashing this out in 2 or 3 weeks, it might take me 4 or 5 weeks, but it's going to get done, right? I don't have to be so hard on myself. There's no point breaking myself to do it, you know? Leverage, yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah. Work smarter, not harder with that. Yeah, exactly. You know, you need to move something, just, you know, lever it, or, you know, find another way, you know, don't just sit there, you know, break yourself or risk yourself to do it, yeah. Use leverage, exactly. Yeah, like when I need to do this, I can have the boards over, I can just, with a bar, right, just use a bar, and yeah, exactly. You're on to it, mate. That's good. That's good. Oh, I gotta get all these carpets out of here. Starting to get crowded over here, let me tell you. The piles of carpet and crap everywhere, man. Crap everywhere. Trying to build all this. We're getting there. But as soon as once I can get this corner cleared out and the floor built under it and the car here, then we can put up all the shelves and stuff, right? Then we can put everything away and throw everything out. So this is just the crap part of it. How's it going, Chili Bin guy? I'm going alright, mate. Going alright. Just putting in the work, man. Just putting in the work. Try and inspire some people. That's the whole idea of this channel with this part of it is motivate you. If you're doom scrolling, you've been a bit lazy today. Yeah, me doing stuff, you do stuff. Yeah. Yeah, man. Man, I have too much stuff. Like, I need to cut down to 10% of this. It was ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah, 300Z, bro. It's 300Z. Yeah, we're building a garage floor at the moment. So I've never had a garage in here, hence we built the garage over the cars and stuff. So yeah, build cars, motorbikes and that on here. I'm allowed to. I worked 70 hours this weekend. It's Sunday. Nice try though, bro. Yeah, fair enough, bro. As I say, some people hang out for the just cars, or just whatever. But yeah, the basis of the streams is their body doubling, right? So you can do stuff on your end. You know, I don't want to be doing anything either, bro. I've been working at shit all week. You know. Up to you, mate. Up to you. Oh, as I say, I'm just taking it so I'm not like rip shit and bust. We're just flowing along through the weekend, man. I'm not here to be like, yeah, let's smash this out, and make it entertaining. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, what we got here then? So much stuff here. That's a motorbike. Oh, my tire warmers. I wonder where they went. Been looking for the tire warmers for my race bike for a couple of years. I wonder where my race bike tire warmers went. There you go, it's a tire warmer for a motorbike. It's just a big electric blanket, right? It's clean it, but it's just got wires weaved into it. Just gotta not bend them too much. You can roll them up carefully. Yeah, big electric blanket. As I say, everything's just piling up everywhere. We'll worry about it as it all gets put away. It'll either go on a shelf or go in a rubbish pile, or we'll make a shelf. We're gonna do a full garage fit out on here, you know. Gradually though, you know, I can't like do this floor and then make it. You know, I'm not in a position to be like building a floor, and we're building the dream garage right now, but we are going to get shelves and get stuff put away. But we got to keep it cars and stuff as well. So it'll be a blend of content in future on it. Aussie, New Zealand, Anthony. What about yourself, bud? Where are you from, man? It looks like some kind of serviceman's uniform. Or what? Are you military or something, bro? Let me know. Great to see you, man. Hope you're well. Totally forgot how much stuff I just piled back here when we built the floor over there up the back. Everything just got piled into this area, and then it was meant to be like, you know. Oh yeah, next week we'll floor this corner. It's like, yeah, like that happened. It did not happen. It's happening now. It didn't happen then. time been on? Hour 20 so far. We have a little coffee break soon, guys. Running? No, this one's not running at the moment. No, I've got a whole heap of stuff we're building, but this one we're dragging it out of the corner and building a floor under it. So I had to put up the garage in a hurry and didn't have any floor, so yeah, the shed got built over the car. So yeah, we've jacked the car up and we're building a floor under it, then we'll be able to roll it on out. Just having a big clean up and building everything at the moment, so yeah, we're setting the space up for the next couple of weeks. Been at it for 2 weeks already, building a floor, and yeah, getting there. Anybody need a spare window seal? Got a couple. It's one or two. You know how it is. Just a couple of spares just in case, right? See how it goes. 300ZXs are never running? Not yet. Soon. I have 10 of them here. If you subscribe to the channel and watch for the next couple of years, you'll see some of them I'm going to sell as some of them I'm going to strip for parts or sell as is. But we've got about 5 of them to build on here in the next couple of years. Old Hilux to build, Land Cruisers, motorbikes, bit of everything, man. Bit of everything. See, these streams are about body doubling, bro. So it's to help people get a bit motivated. I'm not motivated, right? So it's about discipline, building discipline. So you can work on your chores and stuff with me, or just hang out, talk cars, whatever. Whatever works for you. Yeah, Mark. Entry is 20,000 a ticket if you want a raffle for the car. Yeah, 20,000. One ticket only. 20,000. Got yourself a deal, my friend. I'm only joking. Show me the money, Jerry. Show me the money, Jerry. Jerry. So yeah, that's how Americanized New Zealand is. Jerry. Oh, Jerry Springer. Might be time for a coffee soon, guys. Are any of you working at the other end there? Any of you getting something done with me? Hope so. Hope so. I'm about 200 watch hours off monetization, guys. I thought I'd have enough, but not quite. We're close. About another 200 hours, then we can have members and super chats and stuff. It's just a milestone for me, right? Hit 1,500 subs yesterday, so I appreciate that, guys. It's been a long grind doing YouTube. We're getting there. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. All right. Dry these out in the sun. Damn leaky roof. I built all this new floor, but it's all filled with crap at the moment. The garage is falling apart there. No, it's not falling apart. We're in the middle of building it. It's not that it's falling apart, it hasn't been built yet. That's what we're doing. We're building the floor. See, everything's still in it, right? Get it? Good morning. Hip. Good to see you again, mate. Good to see you. How are you? It's a shack. Okay. Cool, guys. Anyway, doing work. For clarification, it's not a shack. It's a 6-car garage I built myself for about $1,000 US, something you could never do. So, you know, maybe just say better things to people. How about that? That's what I do, mate. I'm not a rich man. I just have to create and solve problems while I'm poor. That's what it is, mate. Why is it so hard to just be nice to people on the internet? I'm here. I'm putting my life out there. I've hoarded. Yes, my garage is not finished yet. Yes, I'm well aware. I'm well aware of all these things you could judge me on, right? This is, I'm obviously aware of this when I go on the internet. I'm well aware of the state of my life, right? It's about putting myself out there to inspire other people and help other people, okay? Right. So just be nice. Just checking in. Good to see you, Bear. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well, friend. We're doing all right, bro. We're chipping away at it. We're getting there. We're getting there. A lot of stuff behind the scar, man. I'm going to take down all the shelves. I'm really wanting that coffee break soon, but I'm trying to get a bit more work in first, guys. Hey, Nick, good to see you, mate. How you going? How you going today, Nick? Leave it over. It's rain. Right. Starting to feel like maybe like too much stuff. Could be an astute observation. So I'll put that on the side. Dry everything out. Fix the stand roof. It's leaking. Oh, mate. I love how I'm getting judged by people. Right? That's a shack. It's like, well, you don't even have a shack. You're gonna hate on me, hey? You good, mate? That's good. Love to hear it, mate. Love to hear it. breaking them up, guys. I'm doing it now. I'm just going to slow down a bit. I'm going to act like I am on camera. I'm just going to breathe. How about that? Hey, Sammy, good to see you, mate. Yeah, going alright, just bit by bit getting this done, so just doing a lot of these body double streams. We do chats as well, but yeah, just a lot of these streams where it's, yeah, people meant to join in with me. I might put a poll, I should probably put a poll up on screen so people know what it's about, but it's all good. Just getting it done, building a new floor, and yeah, I'm going to have to pull out all this shelving back here. I'm going to have to pull out all these bins and everything before I can build the rest of the floor. It's going to suck, but it has to be done. Nothing like some good hard work. That's exactly it, right? That's how you get ahead. That's how you build the life you want. Just gotta keep going. this one collapsed as well. Oh dear. Oh dear. Good. No good at all. Ah, shit. That's wrecked my shirt. Damn it. Wrecked me shirt. Sad now. Come and wreck me shirt. Caught it on a nail. I can just sew that up now. G'day, Danny. How long have you and your wife been together? Oh, she's not my wife yet, but about 18 months, about November 2024 we met. I'm going to go, they'll teach me for wearing my nice shirt in the garage. I was like, oh, I'm not doing greasy stuff, I'll wear a reasonable shirt, keep warm. Hang on, I'll be back. Change up my shirt as well. I'm going to rip that one either. Getting old. I'm here. I'll get my blouse back on. I'm looking. Got the big muscles on today, mate. I reckon different shirt now. I reckon. Sort of worked. Came to say hi, Mike. Thank you, Bear. Much appreciated. Just ripped my blooming nice shirt open because I'm an idiot. Throw this one on and try not to wreck this one. Try not to wreck this shirt now. Alright. I'm getting pretty close to having a coffee break, guys. At the moment, I'm just sort of pushing through, you know. I appreciate that, Sammy. Hey, Danny, how are you? I think I said hi, Danny, just before. Hope you guys are all going well. Just another Sunday in the shed. I don't know, it's another day. Alright, that must have come off my shirt. Oh no, I've left a trail from when I hooked it. Look. Oh no. Oh, I've done it. I really did it, didn't I? I've walked off with a piece of the shirt. Woman unravelling behind me. Now I've really gone and done it. This isn't good. I ripped a nice Al Baldwin shirt. A nice plaid shirt. Of course I did. My favourite bloody shirt too, to be honest. My favourite one to buzz around in. Oh, I was like, I won't get wrecked here. Just doing this. Screws sticking out. Oh, I just got hooked on it again. Oh, I'm so dumb. Alright, when I'm repeatedly like ripping shirts. Oh, I think I saved that one. Did I save it? Save it? Oh, we haven't punched a hole in it. We're still good. We're still good. Yeah, let's have a coffee. Let's have a coffee break because I'm obviously not firing on all cylinders. Bring it over there. Clearing out. Been clearing out back here. We got the car cleared off. We're getting some floor built, so that's good. I'll have a coffee in a minute yet. Just screws sticking out there. Just holding that up. But we're getting there. I need to join the next piece onto here. I've got to take all this out to get to the back wall. The old setup was just on the old temporary floor was just on joist hangers, right? We're getting there. We're getting there. We've already got floor there, see? We've done floor, the whole rest of the 6-car garage. We're just getting, we've got this much left to go, right? We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Then we can build shelves and make it so we can function in here. That'd be good, won't it? Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to have to carry all this out, so we'll take all this down. Probably something fell over, that's good. A new door for this. This one's faded. All the clear coat coming off, so we'll throw another door at it. But the whole hatch is wrecked as well. Up here, we've got to replace the tiger top. That just unclips. Sorry, just had a reconnect there for some reason. But yeah, that just unclips, so we'll just take that off. I have spare ones, so yeah. It's alright. It's alright, folks. We'll make it work. Enough repetition, enough effort. We'll get there. But yeah, we'll have a coffee break. I'll take a coffee break. I'll pop the stuff away later. Inside. This was my old main project build. And it got shoved to the side because I focused on that one. Which, as you can see, didn't happen either. Sort of a car. It's sort of a car still. Yeah, once we get the floor built, we can actually work on it. Yeah, it got propped up. The garage got built over the top of this car. This car was just sitting in the paddock, and I couldn't afford a floor. But now we're building a floor. Big thick steel, right? If people say, "Oh, this won't be strong enough," it's like, mate, it's thick steel. Oh, she'll be right. It's holding up that car. It's holding up all that stuff for the last couple of years, so we'll be all right. We won't be building this next. We'll tinker at it, but we'll probably go outside for a while. 2 weeks from Race Wars, we got no engines, Ted, do we? Do we? Poor old Johnny Tran, no engine. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. That's progress. As you can see, we've got from clearing all this out, and we've still got to take all that out, put it all on the floor here, but now we've got all this crap on. So we're building floor. But yeah, we're getting it's getting narrow. There's all the old floor out there, temporary one. So yeah, there's big chaos here at the moment. It'll be give me a month in here, guys. You subscribe, you keep tuning in. Have a floor, we'll have all the shelves up. You watch. And that's what I do on here is work. I work on live stream to inspire people, right? That you can see what happens if you put effort in a situation. Alright, it might look like total chaos right now, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It didn't look like this 2-3 weeks ago. It looked organised, but with all the shelves down and stuff. Yep. So, welcome to the shit show. We're going to go have a coffee though. We're going to go sit inside. Oh, nice. Oh, sunlight. Put my truck here too at some point. Got to pull the gearbox out of the Land Cruiser. It's lost fourth gear. We've got to send the gearbox away. That is something I do not do. If you're new here, there's a cabin project as well. Cool. Alright, we're good. I need a coffee. Who wants coffee? I want a coffee. Could you turn that fan off, please, love? Screams on. Oh, I've still got half my last coffee left. Oh, that's good. How's everybody going? We need a poll, don't we? Thinking of a good option here. Hang on, guys. There we go. I'm putting a poll up. I'm going to have a coffee. Looking much healthier. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, man. I'm feeling a lot better with the not vaping. There's a poll for everyone to vote on. What's my favourite coffee? Oh, usually we have just some Moccona stuff here, man. And I've got little Nescafe latte, vanilla latte sachets, mate. That's usually what I go for. One vote so far. I thought I'll try and put a fun one, right? So we got to be an interesting poll today. Hello, dog. How may I help you? Excuse me. No, not on the pillows. Move. Move. Wait on. Wait on. Yeah. Come here. Come lie down. Good. You sit there. Okay. You sit there and get famous. All right. You good there, dog? Nice. Thanks, mate. Yeah. That's what we didn't do, dog. We're going to sit and get coffee. Why are you looking at... What's the matter, puppy? What's the matter, dog? I can't even see the screen with the glare now. It's doing all right. How's everybody going today? Finish off my last coffee first. Tony, can you please do the hiccups, please? I don't... What? Tony, are you right? Why have you come back saying that again, Tony? Come on, man. I don't do trolls here, Tony. We have a good, positive conversation, mate. Oh, man. Gotta make sure I, after this chat, I'll get off live for a bit. You know, eat something, make sure I'm drinking enough and that. Very important. So that's where the ADHD, I don't take care of myself, right? Is when I forget to eat and drink enough. See when people pop in. Just having a bit of a, gonna have a coffee, bit of a lunch break type thing. Been streaming for a couple of hours down in the garage, so yeah. Somebody keep the chat going for me whenever. I'll just sit here in the meantime. I'm fine. I'm comfy. Poor old Tony got timed out for talking rubbish. Rough deal, man. There you go. Infamous remembering the mod rules. Just 10-minute timeouts, guys. Appreciate it. Hey, love. We've got nobody to talk to at the moment. How am I meant to say your name there, my friend? Is it Dazem? Dazem? I imagine it's Dazem, right? Hopefully that's correct. I'm sure some of the regulars will appear soon enough and keep the chat going. I wonder where Mandy is today. I haven't seen Mandy. Hope Mandy is doing well.
So you can go work out.
You gonna go work out, love? All right, mate.
There's food in there if you're hungry.
What do you make, mate? Chicken and steak. Oh, nice, mate. And some egg too. Ooh. Oh, we're gonna be doing more of these streams where I'm on here eating, apparently, guys. What was I stuffing my face with on here yesterday? Blooming leftover curry. What are you doing, dog? You can come here. Come up here. No, you're not going. Your mum's gone to work out. Leave her alone. Come here. Come here. Hey. Your mother's workout is a job that requires no German shepherds, mate. How's everybody going? We've sat down for lunch, but when nobody's talking to you. There we go. Now it is a message from Infamous. How got to tell you, I just got a part-time job at Sam's Club, which is a dream job for a college student. And have been able to save and give some money to my parents for support me. That's fantastic, bro. That's fantastic, man. It's awesome, bro. Just keep on moving forward, dude. And that's the thing is, like, when you have a job like that, like, there's a lot of people won't take like jobs like that, and they're like, oh, it's, you know, it's below them or something, right? But that's like, if you're really good at that job, the people you deal with are going to offer you, you know, better jobs and stuff, right? You can always move up and whatever, but no, as long as you're enjoying it, bro. Happy days. Yeah, it sounds like you're achieving what you want to out of it, right? Dog, stop it. Come lie down. Heidi's just being a bit of a menace at the moment, aren't you? Miss Heidi being Miss Heidi. Oh, we might have to move this poll over. I'm interested. How's the votes going? What do we got? 7 votes now. Family. It's interesting. Doing much better, thanks to you in terms of actually getting shit done. I appreciate that, bro. It all comes down to you at the end of the day, though, right? Like, I can have the best message, but if it's not, you know, if you don't action it, like most people who come through here don't action what I have to say, bro. You know, so make sure you give yourself credit, right? You get discount groceries as well, even better. Oh yeah, because it's like a Sam's Club is more like a wholesaler, right? You can get like a card to go to. Chris, I'm not sure, my friend. I'm not sure. I don't imagine fish sneeze. I've seen an alligator or a crocodile sneeze recently. Somebody did a video of that and it did a big belly shake and a big sneeze. You mind if I subscribe? Of course you can subscribe. That's great. I love when I get subscribers, mate. Mind if I subscribe? I'm here for everyone, man. Need to get yourself another ZX Cherry. I'm building so many on here. You could sit there with spanners on your end and just copy what I do, and you'll be right at building one. Could work out. Members market, higher end of retail. Yeah. Yeah, we hit 1,500 subscribers yesterday, guys. So I do really appreciate it. I work pretty hard at this channel. Work pretty hard at it. Trying to reach all the people I can, right? So I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for that, mister. Yes, her name's Heidi. If she reappears, come up here. Hey, no, you're not going out there. Your mum's out there working out. Come on, come here. Puppy. Heidi. Hello. Get up here. Come up here. Go lie down. Go lie down. I'm gonna lie down. Big stinky butt. Big stinky butt dog. You come over here. Move. Come over here. No, you're not going out to where your mother is. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Look, have some attention. There's attention. Happy now? Happy now? You got the attention? Yes. I know. That's all you need is attention all the time. It's just an attention monster. Alright. Usually animals listen better than people. True. Yep, helps when they can't talk back. Oh dear. The dog doesn't like to listen. Sometimes she just wants what she wants sometimes. She's still learning. She's still learning, just a puppy, right? Zed, can you stop licking your bed? Hey! Sorry, the other dog is licking it. Hey, you. It's enough of that. I know. You're a bit overstimulated. Alright. I'll let you out and play soon, but not right now. You just been out there. Mum just had them out there. So Susie's working out at the moment up in the cabin, so I'm not going to let the dogs run around and disturb her. Obviously, once the cabin's done and it has doors and stuff on it, then the dogs can run loose, a lot more. And so we're getting there. We're getting there, just day by day, day by day. It's hard when you build it all from nothing. That's what it is. Good evening, hey Beantown, been a while. How are you, bro? Happy for you. The work is slowly but surely paying off with the new subs. Oh, appreciate it, bro. Yep. Just day by day, everything's improving on here. I'm getting a lot of work done in the garage. I'm getting a lot of progress in my own life. There's a lot of people in chat who are progressing their lives based off, what I stream, what we do here. So that's what it's all about, man. It's trying to help people. So I love it, bro. I love it. It's warming my once very cold and bitter heart. But no, we're getting all right now. I've got to help the world a little. Have a cat who doesn't listen to you. Yeah, cats are another realm entirely, right? Very fiercely independent. Strong and independent shepherd, that's that infamous, yep. Zed, can you stop licking your bed, please? One moment. Zed's just being Zed. Oi. Stop licking your bed. It doesn't need tongue flavour. Have a pat, but can you stop? Yeah, have a little pat. There you go. Stop. That's enough, eh? It's enough. Alright. The boy's generally pretty good. Cats think they're gods while dogs think you're God. Yeah, it's the old, like the Egyptians, viewed cats as gods, right? Whereas, to a dog, you're the provider. A cat's more like, a cat is more like, you must feed me now. Whereas a dog's like, hey bro, could I get some food? I've been real good, Yeah, so they're very different temperament to them, right? I personally I like cats. I just don't have one here because there's possums twice the size of a cat, with claws this long. There's a road out there, and yeah, I just don't like. Yeah, there's just a lot of feral cats around here and stuff, and it's just like if I take in a cat, it's just gonna get into fights and all sorts, right? Dog chases the cats, but they sleep together sometimes. Yeah, they get along eventually, right? Yeah. Eminem or Drake? Oh, I haven't listened to much of Drake. I am an old school Eminem fan. I had the Marshall Mathers LP, on CD when it first came out. Actually, I might have had that on cassette. So yeah, I'm old school Eminem though. Like most of his newer stuff, I wasn't a fan of. I listen to all sorts of music, man. Yeah. You're not going out there right now, dog. Oh, just clicked me back. That was good. That's a click in my back being waiting for it. No, Heidi. Come here. Heidi. Here. Bah. Just let him out for a minute. James says he is a non-binary, gay, transgender, vegan, atheist. All right, mate. Welcome to the chat. How's your day going? You're welcome here and to be yourself, mate. But I don't think your politics or your sexuality and things and religious beliefs make up as necessarily, an identity. I think identity is separate to that. So yeah, we don't really do identity politics here. But I appreciate you coming by. How's your day going, my friend? It's not my first day on YouTube, right? I'm used to the trolls and stuff, so we don't really play that game. We're just hanging out. I'm gonna make a coffee soon, I suppose. I was gonna make one, but yeah, we already had half a coffee left from earlier that I forgot. Hi, Shelley, how are you? Would I consider going vegan? No. No, I would not consider going vegan because most people go vegan to they don't think it's okay the cost that animals lose their lives to be their food. Um, that would be the main reason. A lot of people will go vegan for that reason. They don't want to harm the animals, right? Again, I have friends who are vegan that way, and that's fine. Like, I'm happy for them to live their way. That's no problem. Personally, I would not, as it is the diet that kills the most animals. Being a vegan is the most highest animal death diet you can have. If you want to care about animals and have as little animal life cost as possible in your diet, you should be eating a pure carnivore diet of steak and eggs. That is the lowest death diet of them all, is to eat red meat. One cow is enough to feed me and my partner for a whole year. No, this guy's asking me if I'd ever go vegan. No, definitely. And I'm saying no because I don't stand with the vegan belief that it reduces animal death. Yeah, that's just the reality of a vegan diet, is to grow the crops and harvest the crops and get the almonds and the this and the that. There's endless animal death of rabbits, mice, lizards, whatever that live among all those crops. It's a far higher death rate per capita than eating cow. So yeah, fun fact about the vegan diet: it is the highest animal death rate diet you could have. If you care about animals, eat cow. Where am I streaming from? I'm in New Zealand. I'm in my caravan at the moment. Good day, everyone. Good day, John. Durries are vegan, so I'm doing my part. I like that. Well, we've got a strong amount of votes there for cows. Just had to put in a joke option on the poll there for people. So, You do, cows are very judgmental. You ever notice that? You walk past like a field of cows, they all come and look at you, check you out, come and judge you. Cows tend to be pretty judgmental, right? You stand around a fence and 20 of them will come over there like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing here? Huh? G'day from Ireland. Hello. Where's the living dogs at the moment? Hang on, I'll make sure we know where the doggies are. Dogs! Hopefully they don't scamper out the back of the garage where I've left it. We'll find Dumb and Dumber. It's just I've realised the side of the garage is torn up, so they might have escaped. Probably not. We'll find them easy enough. Where are they? As long as they're not wandering down the road, we're good. Yeah, cool. Probably won't have gone that way. Dogs! There's one dog. Hello, dog. Can I help you? Hello. Where's your brother? Where's your brother? That boy. Says he's in the gym there working out. So where's your brother? I'm just hoping Zed doesn't escape out the side or back of the garage because I got it all jacked up in a big gap there, so he might leg it. Come on. There's always a golden strategy. Zed, you hungry? There you are in the garage. Are you hungry? Come here. Treat. Come. Sorry, that'll get him. Yeah, so there's a cabin project. We'll get back to that after the garage is organised again, and we'll get all the cladding on and all that, eh? Hey, my boy, hey, big fella. Hey, big fella. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he's stubborn. He's been like that. We've taken him to a lot of trainers and stuff, man. It was just a nightmare. It was a very damaged shelter dog. It's just like, he will come without the treat, but like I've got to be more firm with him. And if I do that on camera, if I'm like, oh, you come here, right? Then everyone leaves my chat and they're like, oh, you're talking too mean to the dog. So we'll just bribe him. Helps as well, He'd already come to the door, but he kind of stands there and looks at you. So he was, Zed was a very beaten up dog before he was rescued. And I got him at the shelter. Hang on. Zed, did you want that treat, mate? I can't offer it if you're not giving it. There you go. you go, Dumb and Dumber. Num. Very good. Okay, I realise you can't really be out there at the moment, guys, because I've got all this different stuff going on. The garage is all jacked up, so he can go into the garage and get out of the backyard. Hi. Hello. Come here. Where is it? Hello. 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 You're a menace. You're a menace. Menace to society. Hey, you're a menace. You're a menace. Oh, you're a menace. Yeah, I have motorbikes, man. Yeah. I track ride 1000cc Honda. Street, I usually have a ZX14, but we blew that up. I thought you were around the channel when that happened, mate. Yeah, I could try it. Yeah, Zed does like the airplane lollies, but I try not to give them to him. He's had the old lolly in his lifetime. He's had a few of them. He definitely likes them, but it's not really suitable for a dog. I try and keep them, honestly, just on pure dog food. I don't give them scraps, food and stuff. Like, I keep them on just a straight diet. Have 3 dogs. Noah's a Pitbull Golden Lab mix. Crypto is a Rottweiler German Shepherd mix. And Shadow is a Bull Mastiff Black Lab mix. Oh, beautiful, man. Eddie, you might, if you're going to try and say dumb stuff like that in a chat, Eddie, you might want to spell it correctly. It's Sharted. Might help. Nate Kelly, how are you, bro? New profile picture there, Nate. What's going on with that? I'm going to have to. What do we got on that new profile picture there, Nate? There's a couple of dumbbells. It looks like a couple of dumbbells, mate. Account number 2, bro. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah. Okay. I follow. Michael Jackson's pronouns were he. True. Do you know what a snitch's pronouns are? They're there. True story. I made up that joke. I'll die on the hill that is funny. This Say What Girl? Say What Girl? I like the name. That is a very good YouTube name. Say What Girl? I like that. I'm just going to turn off the chat translation because it stuffs things up. There we go. All sorted. Or come off it in the first hour. Just get in some practice, bro. Like, I can't stress enough. Motorbike's just a car park practice and that, man. KLR 650, that's nice, man. Hey, Zed, come here. What's going on here? Why do you two look like you're about to disagree with each other? No, you don't. Wait on. Did she steal your beat? Up. On me. One. You two, be nice to each other, thank you. No, you stay. Sorry, Heidi just stole his bed. Heidi, leave him alone. You're so mean to your brother. You gotta be nice to your brother. You love your brother. And poor old Zed, I was sitting there, he was getting up to about 7, 8 years old. I'm like, oh, my boys, I don't want him to be lonely. We'd lived in places where the people I lived with had dogs, right? And living on my own, I was like, oh, I'll get Zed a friend. So I got Heidi, and she just bullies him half the time. Heidi, get out of there. Come up here. Come on. Up, place. No. Oi. You're not listening, are you? You've just finished off the water. It's always something with you, isn't it, dog? It's always something, isn't it? It's always something. Every 10 seconds. Your brother's not like this. He's just very low maintenance. But a German Shepherd, bear that in mind if you think about getting one. I love it a bit, but my God, some days. Positive energy, let's go. Exactly, man. Positive energy. Been down in the garage early in the stream, bro, just chipping away at it. It's like the worst corner of the garage, the hardest bit to do, where everything's just stacked up, piled up. But we're getting there. We're on the last section of floor, like the last one car. It's a 6-car garage, and we're on the last car space of flooring. So we're close, man. It's been I don't know, probably 3 weeks now of almost daily streaming, almost every day. I think it took 2 days I didn't stream garage stuff. So yeah, we're getting there. My license for a good net kid now. I love my dirt bikes. But even with the WOF Bridge, still not fun boosting a Soho one for hours, bashing limited. Yeah, the old KLRs. I used to have a NX650 Honda Dominator, and it was like that. You'd try ride it down to Auckland. It's like 3 hours down to Auckland, and yeah, it would just, and one trip to Auckland, I went to Hampton Downs. I was on the way back from Hampton Downs, and it just blew the rings out of it because the thing was just sitting on 120 single cylinder for blooming hours, and yeah, it wasn't happy. Dog, Zed, can you not? Thank you, mate. The dogs are just getting a bit blooming and beating themselves. Oh man. But yeah, I just realised, like, once I ripped my shirt open in the garage, like that, I had my dress shirt on, I ripped that open, and then I nearly caught this shirt. It's like, okay, I'm trying to be careful, but I'm still blooming wrecking stuff, so we'll take a break, have a bit of lunch. Like the heavy cruiser bikes, yeah, I definitely like, that's why I like the ZX14. It's got the weight of a cruiser bike. It's not the sports bike hunched over position, but it's a really good touring machine. The only problem with the ZX14 is you're riding along at 110k an hour, and you just go like, you're just rolling along, and you put another 1 millimeter of throttle on it, you're doing 130. So you've got to monitor it so much. You don't even realize you've accelerated a lot of the time. So yeah, just like that. What do we got? 28 votes on the poll. It's interesting. Family. People worried about judgment from family seems to be leading the way. That's the thing about the reason for that is because your family are always going to judge you and worry about you because they've known you your whole life, right? So like, if you start to progress your life, you start to improve your life, you're going to separate from the friends you're around. You start to outgrow people, but to those people, you're still the same person. It's like me creating content. There's a lot of creators complain when their friends and family don't support their content, and it's like, the content I make on YouTube, on social media, isn't for my existing friends. That's people, a whole variety of people I've met and known through my life. It's got, they don't like any of my content. Anything I put on Instagram, like I've probably gained 20 followers on Instagram from my content that aren't like friends and family, like people I already knew. But it's the 20 new people who like and engage with stuff and, cheer me on, right? That's just how it goes, right? So family, friends, they're always going to see you as they knew you. Like somebody you worked with 10 years ago, they know you as who you were then. Someone you went to a party with and acted like a fool or something 20 years ago, to that person, you're forever going to be that person in their mind, no matter what, right? So this is where it's so important to just go your path, right? People are always going to have something to say. Spend 10 hours on the road, you want a heavy cruiser. Yeah, I completely agree. That's exactly why I went to the ZX14. I mean, that thing's like a 270 kilo bike. It's a 500, it's like nearly a 600 pound machine. So yeah, it just sort of soaks up all the bad bumps in the road now, definitely. Yeah, I'm not much of one for cruising motorcycles. Just I don't like the rake on the front. I don't like everything being so out the front that when you need to jump on the brakes, it's very easy to lock the front wheel. And say a vehicle pulls in front of you, you're very low down in the saddle and get thrown into the bars. Whereas more of an upright bike, you sort of tend to get thrown over. Like that's another way I view it. But I do like the cruisers. I've ridden a few Harleys over the years and stuff. I definitely like them. Just dropping to leave a like, hope all as well. Thank you for coming by, Troublemaker. Good to see you, bro. I was checking out a couple of your videos, Troublemaker. Good to see you, bro. You got a great message, man. I love your content, Troublemaker. It's freaking awesome, man. Because where were you in New Zealand, Troublemaker? I can't remember where you said, bro. Let me know. But if you got time. Your motivational videos are awesome. I appreciate that, Dawson. It's to me, this channel's all about just trying to improve your life, right? Trying to help anybody I can. That's what I do here, is like from deep depression and anxiety and struggling with ADHD, lack of motivation, all of that stuff. Finding ways to deal with that. That's what I'm on here for, is just to help anybody I can, right? So yeah, I try to with the shorts I do for YouTube tend to not do too well, but they do definitely help out some people. So that's great. I appreciate it. I'm slowly learning to edit, right? I'm like, my first YouTube channel I started in August last year. I ended up having two sort of channels that I was testing and learning YouTube on, and then in December I started this channel. So I mean, this channel's going well. We've hit 1,500 subs yesterday, so I do appreciate it, guys. We're ramping our way up day by day. 31 votes. Cows in a strong second place there. I'm glad I gave the cows option. I like to always give a fun, playful option in the polls. Bit of humour. It's a hobby. Me and my stepdad own Honda motorcycles. My stepdad Paul had a Honda Goldwing. I had a Honda Shadow Spirit. Yeah, man. I honestly, I'd love a Goldwing. I have been looking at old Goldwings, and I keep saying to Susie, like for me, it's just something to on the background. It's a bit of a laugh as well, right? You're on an old Goldwing. Like I can ride a motorcycle pretty damn well. I'm not a stunter or anything. I'm not one of these wheelie guys or highway runners. I'm more of a track guy. I'm a corners and back roads. I can't hold a big balance point wheelie down the road or anything like that. But I can get around a track pretty quick. So yeah, I quite like the Goldwing. I've usually got Susie on the back of the ZX14 and stuff now. So yeah, I said to her, oh, we could get a Goldwing. It's got like an armchair. You can just fall asleep on the back because it's got all the support and do some longer trips. Yeah, so I definitely hear you. Like you're doing a 10-hour trip. The Goldwing is a beautiful choice, right? It's a good solid thing. How many cc are the Goldwing? They're like a 1800, I believe, right? Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, we were just chatting for a bit, and I'll do another garage stream later on. I'm going to take a break. Susie's got some food there and stuff, so in a while I'll head off here, but do a little bit longer. We're done 2 hours 26 minutes. It's usually about 2 hours 20, 2.5 hours. I start to be like on here a bit. 1600, yeah. I was looking at some of their there's some quite cool old ones with like a two-tone, like a brown and I'll have to find the one. There was a blue one with lots of boxes. Oh, I don't know where the other phone is. I'll worry about it later. I'll save it because I can basically turn on background photos on here, but I have to preload them before I'm live, so we can do that. I'll figure it out. But yeah, there was a couple I was looking at recently. Your bike was 1190. Nice. Yeah, I've got a CBR 1000 for the track, the 2008. But I haven't taken it out for like 3-4 years. That's the thing, guys. Like my life was very different 3 or 4 years ago. Like I was out doing track days all the time. I was all over the country. I was out trailering cars everywhere. I was, doing really well. And then toxic relationship, alcoholism, and it all collapsed, right? So now I'm building it up from the ground up again, and I'll get there. So it's not the first time I've clawed my way back in the world, and hopefully it'll be the last, right? I think I've learned some really valuable lessons in life on this run. And yeah, I'll just come on here to try share them. Not 6'10" like my stepdad, you're only 5'10". Yeah, I'm 6'3", so that's why I tend to go for like the Kawasaki road bikes. They're just generally made for taller people, whereas like I get on a GSXR or a Yamaha, I'm like it feels like a mini moto to me. Yeah. I'm just having a little lunch break, guys. Oh, there we go. Some Coca-Cola, I'll have a little bit of Coca-Cola. I'm trying to make sure I don't really drink much Coke or energy drinks these days. That's a big thing for my ADHD, is making sure I'm like regulating make sure I'm not getting overstimulated, right? The main thing that's going to do that is too much caffeine, too much sugar and stuff, right? So I make sure I regulate that state, and that's where I've gone from like flipping out at everything. I used to get massive explosive anger and stuff, right? And everyone's like, oh, you need counselling, you need therapy, you need this, you need that. And the reality was I just need to be honest with myself and be like, okay, well, what's going on here? Why am I so anxious? Why am I so overstimulated? Why do I get so angry and so reactive? And unmet expectations and this and that. And what it came down to was, well, what I was eating, what I was drinking, right? I'm not able to be in a state where I can function and I can think and I can plan because I'm so wound up on caffeine from energy drinks to keep me going, and keep the hammer down that, you just end up running in circles, You all right there, pup? You coming up? Oi, coming up? You come here. Come lie down. You stay here for a bit. Be normal. Were you part of the BMX world growing up as a juvenile? Yep, that was my thing, man. I tried skateboarding for a while, but I couldn't ollie worth a damn. Yeah, I was trying to skateboard when I was about 12 or 13. Built wood ramps that were on the front lawn, and, me and the neighbourhood kids would drag out my ramps and that. I could go up a quarter pipe and sort of turn at 180 at the top on a skateboard, but after a while, me and all the boys, we went, nah, bugger this, we went to BMX. Heidi, get out of there. Yeah, don't you knock over the water. Get away from the vacuum cleaner. You're not a crazy dog. Bed. Enough. Sorry guys, Heidi just acts up sometimes. Yeah, I could never 360 BMX again. Like, this is, early 2000s, man. The stuff kids and that do on BMXs these days is crazy. Like, we didn't have access to any foam pits. We didn't have access to any land. You watch like the X Games guys these days. They're all like Travis Pastrana. They've all got like foam pits. They've all got landing soft ramps and stuff. For us, it was just a bit of concrete or a bit of wood, man. So, I had mates that could do 360s over tabletops, Supermans and stuff. The best trick I could do was a can-can. By my admission, the best BMX trick I could do was a can-can. So you hit the ramp, and while you're in the air, you bring this leg over the top bar of the bike and do a couple of kicks and bring it back. That was about the best I could do on a BMX, to be honest. Yeah. I'm a bit uncoordinated with the ADHD and autism. I've always been a bit unco. The only place I seem to manage to do it really well is a motorcycle. BMX, I'm not very good. Motorcycles, I am. Motorcycles, I can feel them more. They communicate with me more like cars, right? But BMX, like, I can spin, I can go up a ramp and launch 4 meters out of a quarter pipe, 4 feet up out of a quarter pipe. I can go about 4 feet up out of a quarter pipe and 180 it and come back in and whatever. I can go from like this way on a ramp up in the air and rotate this way and do an alley-oop and come down. Like, I can do that, but I'm kind of getting a bit old to be landing on my face all the time on a BMX and stuff, man. I'm nearly 40, right? So you kind of, I hate to say it, but I'm getting the old man fear a bit. Like on a racetrack, I love going flat out on my race bike on a racetrack, but the risk is just like, I have a partner, I have responsibilities. It's like at some point you got to grow up to some extent. At some point it becomes like too selfish. Like, I was seeing that, like, the guy who just won the Isle of Man TT, he's there with his wife and 2 kids, and he's breaking every record at the Isle of Man TT. And like, yeah, he knows what he's doing. Is he chasing that dream, or this is where I consider it. Like, I'd love to race the Isle of Man TT, but the reason I don't is like, I don't want to be coming home in a box to Susie because I want to go race in the most dangerous race in the world. It's not. That's why I don't really aim at it. Like, I want to do it. I'm happy to take the risk, but I don't think it's fair to other people. Again, obviously it's a tricky situation, right? It's like, what do you do? I think I put it down to like the Isle of Man TT. I want to do it because it's dangerous. I want to do it because in my head I have something to prove to other people that I'm good on a motorcycle or something. And that's where I write it off. It's like, okay, it's just competitive. It's just ego. It's not really something I'm enjoying and really passionate about. It's to essentially to show off, or to prove a point. And I don't think there's definitely those urges with me, even with YouTube creators who have turned against me and stuff to make a point, make an example out of people and stuff. But that's just a darker side to me that I don't want to create more of. I want to create my life here with my partner. I want to create the life I'm building, right? I'm not in competition with anybody. But there's definitely that side of me that's always been competitive. I can pick up, like, I even play the Snake video game and I'm like competitive, like, it's just always been in me. Land on your face. I mean, yeah, like the last bone I broke was my hip. I broke my hip like 3 years ago, crashing a BMX. I'd come off my race bike 3 times. In the 6 months before that, I'd come off my race bike at over 120, 130 miles an hour 3 times and tumbled and whatever. Didn't break anything. Yet I crashed a BMX bike at 10 mile an hour and I broke my hip. One of those Red Bull pump tracks. Zed. Enough. Hey, stop licking your bed. Doesn't need a wash. Will if you keep doing that. But yeah. BMX is a dangerous, man. I'm getting old and brittle. But yeah, I was at one of those Red Bull pump tracks. They're kind of like a flowing track and they got really banked corners. I came over a double jump and I landed it wrong and got flung sideways into the curve of the wall. And that's how I broke my hip on the BMX. Went over the double jump, flicked it in, and it just like spat me over the top of the bike, hip first into the wall. And I broke the horn off, the greater trochanter, which is like the horn, the bump you can feel on the side of your hip. So yeah, I don't recommend that. Breaking your hip is a very bad idea. 50 now. I take care. I run in your ranch. Yeah, that's right. You're over in California. I don't do the stuff I used to. I still have my helicopter. I was a helicopter pilot. You have a helicopter? Bro. John's just mogged me hard there. You're the coolest. If you've got a helicopter, you're like top tier. You're top tier in here, John. I think you won. I think you won the day there, mate. You know, if the game is most toys wins, John, being a pilot in the Navy and having your own helicopter still, I think I've been mogged here, John. I think we've all been put in our place by that. Thanks for that, John. What kind of heli is it, bro? What kind of heli you got? Yeah, the name Broderick I thought was from a movie or something. I can't remember. You're in the Navy 7 years, right? Yeah. You're in the Navy. No, I was just saying you were a pilot there, but yeah, you've got your own. You got your own now. What kind of heli have you got, my friend? It's interesting. I don't think I'll ever get in a helicopter, man. There's been a lot of military people say that. A lot of people in aviation say that helicopters are not for recreation. They're for recovery. They're for rescue operations. They're for critical work where nothing but a helicopter will do it. Or even agriculture spraying, right? It's a work tool, and they say the safety record of them is so poor that like you shouldn't be using them for recreation. Yet like businessmen use them all the time, right? And they go, "Oh, I'm going to this meeting. I'm going there. I'm going here. I'm going there," and like so often, helis fail in that way. Oh, Bell 440. Well, I've heard of Bell helicopters. I know a Bell is a good helicopter. 1989. So how many people can you seat in that? Is it all like plushy in the back? Is it like luxury? Like it's not sparse like a military helicopter, right? It'll have all plushy couches and stuff in it, plushy chairs, like lazy boy recliner type stuff, right? Little champagne bottles. Yeah, I don't know, man. Helicopters. I don't. It's like I'd quite like to learn to fly small planes. I'd quite like to learn to fly like just a little single engine or something and get my private pilot's license. At the same time, like I've crashed cars and motorbikes over the years enough to know that like it's bad enough when you're at ground level to go for a tumble. Being in the sky and I've had enough engines fail and stuff. I don't really want to be in the sky when it happens. Like I'm not a bird. So I don't know on that one. I don't know. I definitely like the idea of flying a plane. The risk of it, I'm not so sure. It's not military, just a helicopter. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I just mean it would be different to the military helicopters, right? It'd be the civilian, like it'll have, more comfort to it, right? Asm, how are you, mate? Oh. Yeah, I just gotta be careful not to overdo it in the garage. Like I am lifting and moving a lot of stuff. I feel like I'm not doing that many hours at it, but the reality of what I'm doing, it's pretty tough getting through it down there. Ooh. Should we head back down the garage soon? Good. How long have we been on here? 2 hours, 8 minutes. How much battery have we got? 46%. This new phone's got really good battery, and I gotta say, like, you can stream on the thing all day, and you don't really have to charge it. And, like, it'll do 6-7 hours of streaming, so it's not bad. It's a new S26. Does alright. Over 800 pounds, you get all the judgment. Well, if you're serious, we can change that, mate. There's a guy on there's King Live on YouTube who's changing that. He's gone from like 800 pounds down to 400. Just works away at it every day. But I don't know, Devin. Your profile picture maybe doesn't look like you're 800 pounds, to be honest. I don't know. We'll see. I try to give you the benefit of the doubt when you come in here, mate. I never know. I never know, guys, who's trolling me or not. Sometimes it's some people are very I don't know. Your picture's 15 years old. Well, you could get that back, bro. There you go. It's going to take you time to undo it, though. You know, if it took you 15 years to get that way, it's going to take you 15 years to come back. Probably right. Started truck driving after college. It's up to you, bro. I mean, the reality is this is for your health, right? As much as like you know, you're not probably going to have a dream physique where, you know, you're in pro bodybuilding competitions, but that's not the goal, right? The goal is to live longer, right? The goal is to look after your health and lose that weight. If I was in a situation where I got to 800 pounds, I would start swinging my diet and stuff, but I would get to the point where I could get surgery and just, you know, have it removed, right? Like versus trying to work that off. It's too much load on your body. You'd be better off getting a lot of the weight taken off that way, in my opinion. But, you know, there's options, man. There's options. But, yeah, I mean, you can extend your life a bit, right? It's like me. I'm trying to give up these things so I can, you know, make my life a bit longer. Hopefully. Everyone, when I was in my 20s, all the motorcyclists around me said, man, with the way you ride, you're not going to live till 30 anyway. I was like, oh, sweet. I don't need to worry about the smoking then, do I? But here I am at 39. Go figure. 600 pounds, hard to be big now, dudes. Pushing over 800 like me. Criticism is the worst. Father criticism is the worst, yeah. Well, parents are usually trying to protect you, right? They just want what's best for you. So when you want to take a risk or something, they've known you your whole life, right? So you're kind of in a different box. They're always going to see you as a child forever in a way, right? Just like friends you've had a long time when you go to change, you know, it's the same kind of thing, right? So it's interesting. The poll is pretty much turning out how I thought it was, especially getting enough votes for cows. It's good we're getting votes for cows. There we got 37 votes on the poll. Yeah, Andrew. Yep, can definitely relate, man. Can definitely relate. I still get told that now, pretty much. It's got a bit better over the last few years, you know, as I've sort of been bringing my life back together. But yeah, it was certainly an interesting upbringing. Thankful for it, yeah. You're thankful for it as well, right? Because sometimes you needed it, you know. Sometimes you needed it. It's definitely not all bad. I don't have any grudges or anything. Just there's definitely some self-doubt in the mind gets planted in the process, right? Some resilience in that. So yeah, you bit of everything in there. I feel you. Honda coming out. Did you hear about Honda coming out with a car run by water? Oh, okay. Run by regular water or salt water. Interesting. Be interesting to see if that ever actually comes to market. Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, it's definitely a thing of like especially when you get into your 20s, and you get out in the real world, right? And when you get out in the real world, you start to understand how much deception there is, how much people are, you know, smiling through gritted teeth, and how much everyone's wearing a mask. And once you get that awareness of that, and really understand that the world isn't. Well, I didn't understand any of that growing up. When I left home at 17, flatting and stuff, I didn't understand how hard the world was. I was pretty sheltered away from it, to be honest. You know, when I was out and about, I was just, you know, I was out, you know, out with mates, BMXing or hanging out, whatever. Life was pretty chill. I definitely got a dose of reality when I left home at 16. Overnight, out of nowhere, after big arguments and stuff, and I was gone, and that was that. Thrust myself into the world. Yeah, you're carrying on that legacy though, John. Carrying it on, mate. It's good, mate. It is Men's Mental Health Month this month, isn't it, guys? I think it's good. I think there's been a big culture shift in men actually being able to talk about stuff, and there's a lot of people who come through my chat who occasionally they'll message me on Instagram, right, and be like, "Oh, thanks, man, you actually really helped me." Da 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 da. I'm like, okay, cool, like appreciate it. You know, like there's a lot of people who come through here that literally they'll watch me for months, but you'll never see them chat, right? So some people ask questions, some people just hang and listen. Have I eaten or had water? Not yet, Nick. Oh, I had a bit of water this morning, Nick. But yeah, I'm gonna be getting off here in a little while. We'll do a bit longer. Susie made up some eggs and steak up there for me, so yeah. We just came in for a bit of a break. I ripped my shirt open, my plaid shirt, my nice shirt. I ripped that open in the garage, and then 2 minutes later, I nearly ripped this shirt open on the same thing. And I'm like, okay, I'm not thinking enough, right? I need to just. We'll come in and have a chat and hang out. Yeah, we'll drink and eat. Yes, Nick, thank you very much. Yes, my chat holds me accountable, make sure my ADHD, you know, lose appetite and that. I forget to eat or drink and then let my health go bad. So yeah, we're just having a bit of a chat at the moment, Nick, and yeah, see how everyone's going, and then I'll take a break from streaming for an hour or two. Susie's just finishing up her workout, and we'll just hang out. And I'm going to do a bit of work in the garage off stream. I think just it gives me a bit more space to process. Like sometimes I reach a point in the garage where I'm just like, oh, I can't be on camera and trying to solve all these problems right now. It does become a bit much when you do, 6-8 hours of it a day. So I'm getting used to this whole streaming thing. But yeah, I'm just grateful today, to be honest. Like I got 1,500 subscribers now since December. We got a great chat that happens. Lots of people draw different things from the channel, from what I do here. Different, helps people in different ways and that, right? So it's always cool to hear. So it's cool to make a difference to me, like to be a person who is struggling so much himself in many ways, but I'm able to help people with their own struggles and that, right? I'm able to relate because I'm right down here with everybody. So it's good, man. It's good. Eat when you get hungry. Yeah, that's the thing, John, is I tend to get really hyper focused with ADHD, and I'm really focused on what I'm doing. Once I'm in that zone, I've got like no appetite, or even my stomach can be sore and grumbling. I just don't feel like eating at all. Check out my boat build and let me know how I did. What kind of boat did you build, Kevin? Oh, yeah, he's got a boat. I'll screenshot that. I'll have a look at your channel later on. What kind of boat did you build, my friend? I'd be curious. I've got a boat hull here I need to fix myself. We've got to pull the transom out of it. It's all rotted out, so I've got to cut all that out. I've got to do new strings so far. It's a free hull from my mate, so I was going to build that. Journey, how are you, Journey? My best friend told me to eat, and to be honest, I didn't eat yesterday. Yeah, I definitely feel you, Nick. I do struggle to eat some days for sure. Just don't feel like it. That's the days where I'll make sure I at least have some glasses of milk, right? That's a good way to get something in. Obviously, you could add protein powders and stuff to that. But yeah, I definitely struggle sometimes when I'm focused a lot. Yeah. ADHD things, mate. ADHD life. 38 votes, nearly 40 votes there. 32% for the judgmental cows. 50% for family. Interesting. Like to make people think a bit here. It's a good question to ask yourself and why it bothers you and stuff, right? We're curious creatures, us humans, aren't we? Need to eat yesterday, but I forgot. Yeah. I definitely feel you, man. I definitely feel you on all that. But yeah, try, improve it. As I say, you can't change yourself overnight. It takes time. It takes repetition, practice, and that's where I've had to do the same with these streams. Is I'll stream, I'll do a workout, and then I'll work in the garage or something. Then I'll do a chat, and then it's like I need to. I would love to stream just 10 hours straight a day from the garage, and I come in here and eat, and then we're back down the garage and that. But I know if I do that, I do 2 days of streaming, and I'm just like burnt out. It's just from reading the chat and answering and thinking, and it's just too much cognitive load essentially. So I'm finding that balance. So yeah, we'll be off here at most at the 3-hour mark. I've done 2 hours 48 minutes. So you got another 12 minutes of me being around. Again, I tend to do longer. If it's suddenly there's 30 people in here, I'll tend to stay on, and if the chat gets going. What's good, Journey Gladney? Where are you from, mate? Where are you from? How's it going? Journey Gladney. Is your name Journey, or do you have a channel about going on journeys and stuff? What's going on there, mate? Let me know. They asked me, how do you forget to eat? Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. Yeah, Nick. It's just ADHD, mate. You think of eating and then you get distracted for an hour, and know how it is. When I was overseas flying, I got shot down. I but still take care of my. Oh, geez, mate. You've been through it, John. You've been through it, mate. I'm glad you come out the other end of it, John. It beats. Could have gone a lot worse, right? Could have gone a lot worse. Oh no! I've got the urge to wipe the face like that, guys. That's when I'm gonna head off here. All right, I'll be off here for a bit. I'll take a couple of hours break, have something to eat, recharge my batteries. I'll be back on in a while, guys. Do check out my shorts. I haven't put up any new ones since about yesterday morning, but there's some new shorts there. If you guys want to check them out, throw a like on them. It is greatly appreciated. And I'll close up the poll. So apparently that means you guys can see all the results clearly there. I don't know if it come up on chat. There we go. There's our 39 votes we got on there. We nearly got 50 likes. Has anybody got one more like for me? I got 49 on my end. It'll mean it says 50 on yours, but I like 50 on my end. So if you want to double tap me in the forehead, throw me a like. There we go. There's the 50. There it is. Beautiful. Thank you very much. All right, everybody. Yeah, I'll be back 2 or 3 hours. Try just get a little extra done today. Smile. Find the positive in whatever you're facing, right? Try and look past all the problems and go, how can I make things a little better? All right. That'll keep you going. Be back in 2 or 3 hours, guys. Yep. Yeah, get some alarms on your phone, maybe, Nick. Yeah, that can always help too. Just try things, mate. Just try things. Put some alarms on your phone. If that doesn't work, we can try something else. All good. All right, guys. Curious George. All right, good day, mate. Yeah, we'll be back in 2 or 3 hours, guys. So, yeah, if you're not subbed, you can always unsub me later if you don't, if you just got here. Drop a sub and unsub the next time you see me if you don't like me. All right, guys. Thank you for being here.